Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning. And this particular content is to inform you that the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program at the University of Berkeley, California in the US is currently open. It got opened like 2 weeks ago. So I'll be discussing it today. I'll be going through the website, the application portal to guide people on how to check the deadline, how to choose courses or programs, how to check the requirements for their programs. And for today, I'll be going beyond the normal way of checking just for one particular program. Today I'll be doing for 2 or 3 programs. So guys, this is the official application page for the Mastercard scholarship application. It is commonly known as Mastercard Scholarship. So at Berkeley, it is currently open. So guys, this is the page and I'll be navigating the website with you guys. So you need to read all the information. Like I always say, make sure you click all these links and check all the information therein. So the application deadline vary. The application deadline depend on your selected program. That is what this particular information means. So it is currently open. So let's check. Let's scroll down and check. And also, you also will agree with me that the admission requirement for programs may vary. So you should check information using the selected program link. So this is a link. Any underlined information here are links, so you can click and read more about them. So for today, I'll be checking for education. I'll be checking for randomly. I'll be checking for journalism. And interestingly, we have forestry. I'm so happy. And I'll be checking for forestry. I think last year I did for forestry. And for today, I'll be checking for climate solutions. We'll see who are eligible, what are required, and the deadline for these 3 programs. So firstly, let's check for education. Let's go on. So for people in education, let's see if they're interested in MA education under the Mastercard Scholarship. And you can see all this information. Please read through. Those requirements is not what is required to apply, but what is required to graduate with that degree. So to apply, you need to click how to apply. So then so the information I'm here for, one of them is the deadline. It got opened September 10, and the deadline will be December 1st, 2025. Please put this in mind and also put the time zone in mind. You should watch my video where I discuss time zone as it affects scholarship applicants and their applications. So please check that. I can also attach it to this video description of this particular video. I will try to do that. So these are the requirements for application. It's a long list, but note that we already discussed all of this earlier. So that is why I'll be able to do 2 more, check 2 more program requirement, deadline, and all. So for this particular opportunity, let's check the online. So you can see the time zone here. Put this in mind. Please convert this to your country's time zone to note if this falls on December 1st very earlier than this or later than this. Put this in mind. So all materials are due by application deadline. So note that even your recommendation letters cannot be sent after this date, after this time. So put that in mind. So also there is application fee, but oftentimes under Mastercard, I say oftentimes because some people have to pay and then they eventually win, which is really good. But oftentimes you have the opportunity to apply for application fee waiver if you are planning to apply for Mastercard Scholarship. So guys, the information is here. If you pay the application fee, it is non-refundable. However, if you qualify, you can check if you qualify for the application fee waiver using this link. So let's check the program information. So guys, so they have cluster choice under MA education. So you may decide to choose language, literacy, and culture. You may decide to choose learning sciences and human development. You may decide to choose social research or methodologies. anyone that I find fascinating. So, guys, that's another important information. So let's check. You should read all this information and write your essays carefully. We are still in September, and the deadline is December 1st. So you have the whole of the rest, the whole of October and the whole of November for your application, which is very good. The GPA worksheet, you should check that. Read all the information. There is a calculator, GPA calculator. You know, the USA GPA format may be different from your own kind of university format in your country. So you need to use this GPA calculator. Just follow instruction using this link. And then you have to attach your transcript. And please note that, okay, unofficial transcripts are acceptable. That means your statement of results can be used for this application. Hard copies are not acceptable. You are not expected to send hard copy to this university. You need soft copy. Like I discussed in my recently uploaded video where I discussed how you can easily apply for scholarships cost-free. One of the things I discussed is just scanning your documents and converting them to PDF. So this is what we are talking about. You need to check that video if you've not watched. Then let's go to letter of recommendation. And you need 2 academic letters. You are required to submit 3 letters of recommendation. So you need 2 from your university and 1 other from maybe a mentor, an instructor during an internship or during a teaching practice, or anyone you've worked with that can vouch for you. So you need a CV. I think that's common. So they have a specific kind of format. They want you to disclose in your CV. So you can a little bit can edit your uh, already created CV. So let's check the English proficiency. So all applicants who have completed their BSc in a country in which the official language is not English are required to submit English language proficiency. You see that? But if you've completed your degree in English language, you're good to go. You are good to go. So guys, read all the information, and this is all we have uh, under MA education. So to start your application, let me see, I'm trying to find where you, okay, the online application for admission can be found here. So if you click this link, you can start your application. Trying to find the link. I'm finding the link for 2026, 2027. Okay, application process, requirement, fee waiver, writing this. Okay, let's see. We've checked the requirements already. Okay, we have a CGPA requirement here. And I'm trying to find where. Okay, there are more information. If you use the link, you should be able to start your application. And note, if you pay the application fee, it is non-refundable. Put that in mind. So to start your application, you can start here. Once you've decided on a program, start your graduate application. So you can start here. So if you are starting, we are first time user, you should create an account. But if you are returning to edit your application and all, you can go for returning user. Just log in with your details. And what I find interesting about all this application is that immediately you create an account and confirm, put in a password, you get a link in your email inbox. So from that link, you can continuously edit your application till you submit. So for people who are not familiar with application, to apply for this opportunity, you can just search Mastercard Foundation Scholars at UC Berkeley. So you get to this official page, and then let's go to the second program I talked about. I've selected journalism and climate sciences. So let's check for journalism. So there's an instruction here. We will only consider those applicants who meet the first round one deadline. Let's check the round one deadline and the other deadlines. So for this opportunity, you need to read this and how to apply. So this will be very helpful for people who are applying for the first time. So round one priority deadline is also December 1st for journalism. So you can start your application with this link and you can start your application with this. So let's check the application deadline shortly. So my guest is saying you should start your application now. So you should read all this. Make sure you read all that. All the requirements, please read all. Please read all. Upload your unofficial transcript, required record. Those are the required documents. And let's check others. Evidence of English language proficiency. Read if you are exempted. Okay. Applicants who have completed a basic degree in a country where English is not primary language used in both daily life and academic instruction must submit a proof of English language proficiency. This requirement applies to institutions from Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Latin America, the Middle East, Israel, China, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia countries, and most European and African countries. Said most. So in Nigeria, we've studied in English. We use English a lot. So you can, for me as a Nigerian, I'll push my application even though I don't have IELTS or TOEFL. I'll push it because I can show my proficiency letter from my university that states that I've studied in English language. So guys, this is a good opportunity for you. For this opportunity too, let me see how many recommendation letters interested applicants need. Let me see. I can't find it now. But when you get to that part, I think it could be 2 or 3 as well. So when you start the application, we get to where you need to put in your referee's details. You see if you have two boxes to fill or 3. So let's check the third information, the deadline. We've checked the deadline and the requirement for this as well. So guys, let's check for climate solutions. Okay, the page looks beautiful. So be among the first to receive details about this, including, okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's click this border sign. Okay, you need to fill an eligibility form for this opportunity. Okay, so then you see that the steps for the different programs are different. So for me now, I need to upload my resume, my CGPA, because I find it interesting. Instead of going through all the processes and realizing I'm not eligible after the whole thing, I think this is better. So for guys interested in climate solutions, please fill this now. You can just do this in a few minutes. This is required. This is not required. Your phone number is not compulsory. The LinkedIn profile is not compulsory as well. But these are compulsory. Your undergraduate institution. So you need to check that before. You need to receive an email stating you are eligible before you can go on with the application. So guys, this is good. Once submitted, your eligibility form will be reviewed and you may receive an initial admission recommendation within 1 or 2 weeks. So you should do this as early as possible. Completing this form does not mean a full application, definitely. So if invited, you'll have the opportunity to submit a complete application through the formal admission process. So these guys will be sending you the application link after filling this. After filling this, so guys, look forward to celebrating you guys. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It is free. And to guys who have already subscribed, I really appreciate you for supporting the channel, for supporting me. And do not forget to join in the live session on Wednesday. There'll be giveaway to attendees. The title of that live session is School is Not Scam. So having to go to the university is not a wasted effort. Having to get a good CGPA, a good grade in the university is not a wasted effort. And please invite secondary school or high school graduates or students that are planning to get admission to the university to study different programs. And people who are already in the university as undergraduates, invite them. Parents, invite them. Even graduates who are looking forward to getting 1 or 2 scholarships, invite them. School is not scam. I look forward to meeting you online on Wednesday, 12 noon Nigerian time. I'll see you then. Bye for now.